Namaskaram. Welcome back. In this video, we shall be talking about Poorva Mimansa as a school of Indian philosophy. The Poorva Mimansa is credited to Rishi Jaimini. Sage Jaimini was one of the disciples of Ved Vyasa, who is the author of Mahabharata, and he provides beautiful rules for the interpretation of the Vedas and also provides philosophical justifications for the observation of Vedic rituals by offering meaning and significance to Vedic rituals to attain moksha. So, Pura Mimansa, which is the interpretation of the Vedic rituals, is credited to Rishi Jaimini. The Mimansa Sutra or the Pura Mimamsa Sutras, written by Rishi Jaimini, is one of the most important ancient Hindu philosophical texts. According to the tradition, Sage Jaimini was one of the disciples of sage Ved Vyasa, and the text provides beautiful interpretations for the Vedas and the Vedic rituals to achieve moksha. The primary concern of Purvamimamsa philosophy is that it addresses the interpretation and application of the Vedic texts, particularly the ritual portions of the Vedas. The school is concerned with understanding how ritual actions or the yajnas and ceremonies should be performed to achieve the desired outcomes and fulfill one's dharma. The rituals and sacrifices are seen as crucial for maintaining cosmic order and achieving both worldly and spiritual benefits. The Mimamsa texts provide detailed instructions on how to perform these rituals correctly and efficiently. At home, the various yajnas that are to be performed as per the Purvamimamsa are as following. Number 1, Brahma Yajna is to be performed. What is Brahma Yajna? This is doing puja or yajna, reading books on self and Brahman at home. The second yajna is called as the Deva Yajna. Deva Yajna is the dana in the name of the gods who protect you. Every cosmic thing protects us, so all those are devas according to us: the sun, the moon, the trees, the rivers, the wind, the farmer. Everybody who is responsible for us to live a peaceful life on this planet are all devas according to the Vedic scriptures. And the danas and the dharmas that you do with respect to each of these deva is what is called as Deva Yajna. The third yajna that a householder should do is the Pitra Yajna. Pitra are the family members who lived in our family prior to us. To remember all our family members like mother, father, grandparents, in-laws, the older who are dead in the family, and offer some deliberations to the Pitra is what is called as Pitra Yajna. The fourth yajna is the Manushya Yajna. Manushya Yajna is to treat all the people around us, at least whoever comes to our house, as gods. And that is one of the reasons why in the ancient Indian scriptures we find the word of Atiti Devo Bhava. When you cook some food, something is to be given to the Atithi, something is to be given to the birds, animals, and others that stay in the house, and then we should eat. If the entire cooked food is eaten by us, that is, as Bhagavad Gita says, that cannot be digested by us, and that is wrong. Food should be eaten by giving a sort of obliteration to Deva, and then Pitra, and then Manushya, and then is to be eaten by us, which will become Amrit then. And then you have the Bhuta Yajna. Bhuta Yajna is all the physical well-beings who are there in our house, like cows, horses, maybe ants, birds, and others. So everything and anything that is cooked should be offered to number 1 Deva, number 2 Pitra, number 3 Manushya, number 4 Bhutas, and then you consider yourself as a Brahma and then eat. That becomes Amrit, and that is helpful for us to survive long. Apart from these yajnas that we do at the household stature, Some yajnas are also prescribed in Vedas with respect to the overall world and its establishment. Paka yajnas are the Soma yajnas that are there, like Agnistoma, Atyadikstoma, Uktya Shodasi, Vajapeya, Atiratra, and Aptoryama. These are the 7 Soma yajnas that are said to be performed for the overall well-being of our planet and cosmos. Then you have the Havir yajnas. The Havir yajnas are the Yagni Yadhana, Agnihotra, Darsha Purnamasa, Agrayana, Chaturmasya, Niruddha Pasabandha, and Sautravani. These involve offerings or havis or oblations to the gods. Then we have the Pancha Mahayajnas that we just discussed, which could be done at home itself. These 5 great yajnas or mahasatras are Brahma Yajna, Deva Yajna, Pitra Yajna, Manushya Yajna, and Bhuta Yajna. That should be performed every day. And then we have Veda Vratas. They are 4 in number and done during the Vedic education. The fasting and the pilgrimage are of most importance in the Indian soil for an Indian. The fastings that we do with respect to various days, maybe Somvar or Mangalvar or Budhvar or Guruvar or maybe Shanivar or maybe Ravivar, the fasting that we do for respective devas is important, plus the pilgrimage tours that we go, the Chaturdham Yatra, or maybe the Yatra that we go to Varanasi, or the Yatra that we go to Rameshwaram. All these are quite important in the Indian soil. The Vedas and Vratas that are been done. And then the 16 yajnas performed during one's lifetime, which are called as the Sola Sanskar. Starting from Garbhadana, which is conception of child. Then Pumsavana, done in the 3rd month of conception. Seemanta, done in the 7th month of conception. Jatakarma is the cutting off the connection between the child and the infant and the mother when it is born. Namakarana, to give the name. Annaprasana, to eat food for the first time. Chudakarma is to remove the hair. Nishkramana is to take out the child for the first time onto the sun and maybe to a temple. Then Karnavedha, to have a sort of piercing in the ears. Vidyarambha is to start the education. Upanayana is to be done at the age of 8 or 9 or maybe between 8 and 12, and then the child should be sent to the Gurukula for learning various educational things. And then Keshanta, as long as the child is in the Gurukula, it is always the Keshanta almost every month. Then Snataka, once the education is over, maybe at the age of 21 or so, the Guru will do the Snataka and then send home. Then Vivaha, after he comes home, he performs the marriage and enters into the Grihasthashram. And then Nisheka is all the rules that a Grihastha person is supposed to be followed. Antyeshti is the karma that you do after the death. So right from Garbhadana till Antyeshti, all the 16 sanskaras that are done to every individual are called as the Sola Sanskaras. They are all specified in the Grihya Sutras of the Vedas. Then the Poorva Mimansa philosophy completely believes in the Vedic authority. The Vedas are the ultimate authority, and the school holds that the Vedic texts are infallible sources of knowledge and provide comprehensive guidelines for the rituals and duties that are to be performed by an individual in the society. The Mimamsa emphasizes the correct interpretation of the Vedic texts, particularly the ritual portions. The texts are analyzed to understand the precise instructions for performing the rituals and fulfilling the duties while living. The key commentaries are the Mimansa Sutras that are given by Jaimini. It provides a systematic exposition of the principles of Mimamsa, including the interpretation of Vedic rituals and the nature of Dharma. Then we have the Shabara Bhashya by Sabaraswami, a classical commentary on the Mimansa Sutras. We also have the Mimansa Sutras that are given by Kumirala Bhatta. an important text that provides a comprehensive analysis of the Mimansa system and its interpretation of Vedic rituals. We have Tantra Varattika by Prabhakara, which is very important text in Purva Mimamsa. It's a significant commentary that further develops the ideas presented in the Mimamsa Sutras. The other important works are Mimamsa Vyakhyana by Vatsyayana. It gives a commentary and a critical examination of Mimamsa principles and addresses various debates within the tradition. Vidhi Viveka by Prabhakara is an important text that talks about the rituals, especially the Vedic rituals and the principles of dharma, contributing to the understanding of Mimansa's approach to ritual actions and ethical conduct. All these texts provide a comprehensive understanding of Vedic rituals, its importance, and its scientific approach for fulfilling various desires, the most important desire being to achieve moksha. The literature of the Purva Mimamsa school is central to its philosophical tradition, providing foundational texts and commentaries that elaborate on the principles of Vedic interpretations, ritual actions, and dharma. The key texts like Mimansa Sutras, their commentaries by Shabaraswami, Kumarila and Prabhakara offer a detailed and systematic exploration of Mimamsa philosophy, contributing to its understanding and development. There are a number of videos to show you what Purva Mimamsa is. Watch as many videos as possible to understand the Vedic rituals existed in the ancient soil of India. Thank you very much for being a part of this video. See you in the next video. Bye for now. Namaskaram.